What's up YouTube? Welcome to Speed Injection.
You guys probably clicked on this video because you're interested in buying your first project car.
We've selected a few platforms that we believe are the best way to get started down this endless rabbit hole.
Alright guys, so one of the cars we cannot fail to mention is the Honda Civic Si. This car is ungodly reliable, so you can do so much things to it without worrying about it breaking down on you. Also, the parts are relatively cheap. You can go with eBay parts if you really want to, and the car will handle them perfectly fine. Also, the support for all these parts is amazing. There's so much Honda Civics out there that anybody can help you, and you have different options. You can go with an EK EG hatch for a cheaper option, or an SI if you're willing to spend a couple more dollars.
The Mazda MIATA is an obvious answer to this question. You can throw any engine and transmission configuration into this platform and it'll take it with amazing results. There's also so much aftermarket support that there's probably a blueprint for what you're trying to do. All you have to do is wink your headlights a few times and they'll do whatever you need to make sure your build gets on the road and it does what it needs to do. There's so many MIATA specific track events and club racing teams for you to join to get the most out of your experience.
Alright guys, so the WRX is a car you can't go wrong with as well. It's all-wheel drive, so it's good for digs and for harsh weather. This car is safe, so you can be a dad and a race car driver at the same time. And it's 4 doors, so it's practical. It's also very versatile. You can either go with a stance build or a performance build with builds up to 1,000 horsepower. We actually ran into a guy with a 700 horsepower one. So powerful it blew out a gear, but that's what it's for. You build it, brakes, it's all part of the game.
The COBALT SS was a car that surprised both of us when we were researching for this video. It was actually developed at the Nürburgring and at one point had the production car record for all front-wheel drive cars. It came with so many options that you wouldn't even think of a car of this caliber, such as flat foot shifting and launch control. This might be the ultimate sleeper build just waiting to happen.
Alright guys, so you knew for a fact we were not going to leave this car off the list. It's okay. The MAZDASPEED 3. It is the most highly recommended car, not just by myself, but KP as well.
It's not.
Anyway, this car is a really fun car to drive. It's 4-cylinder turbo. It's basically a WRX without all-wheel drive. And when it's not broken, it's really fun. It's actually one of the best cars I've driven.
It's always broken though.
You done?
Yeah.
You drive a Legacy.
Yeah, it works. The Golf GTI is also another semi-sleeper. Any car guy knows that was the original hot hatch.
Not the best.
He's just mad he gets walked every time he tries to race one. But
Ouch.
Back to the car itself. You can get one of the new ones with a forward banger and a dual clutch transmission, which is super smooth. It's also reliable and there's so much space because it's a hatchback. You can do anything you want with it. It might be one of the best contenders for a one-car garage if you have to only limit yourself to one car.
Or you can buy Speed.
No.
Alright guys, thank you for checking us out.
If you haven't done so already, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new around here.
And send us stuff to our Instagram. We love featuring your cars.
Thanks for watching.
Come back.